Well, welcome back to another daily vlog. I can't believe that as soon as the match is over, it stops raining. Unbelievable. I'm at a fishery today that is a fishery I've fished for on and off for a number of years. But it's a fishery I really love fishing. I've got to admit, you know, sometimes there's a venue that you like to fish for whatever reason. Sometimes you don't even know why. But I've been here today just because I'm hoping to fish a few matches here this year. It's not far from where I live. It's probably around 35 miles away, something like that, from where I live. And it's absolutely beautiful just sitting here, even when you're not catching any fish. However, we've had a little bit of bad luck in the sense that it has been fishing quite well on here. I've been looking at the results and all that sort of thing. However, last night we were hit with a very sharp, hard frost. Quite widespread as well, because when I woke up where I live in Sheffield, 35 miles away, the van was white over. And where this venue is actually situated, this is quite remote as well, surrounded by forest and farmland. So this can really get hit with frosts, you know, and unfortunately it's really knocked the sport off, unfortunately. But let me show you the fishery, because this is somewhere that I'm hoping to be spending a bit of time here through the summer, on and off, and obviously, as always, I'd just like to share it with you. Some of you will recognise the fishery straight away. This is Sherwood Forest Fishery, and as the name suggests, all those trees over there is the edge of Sherwood Forest, and this is the top lake. It's the furthest one away from the cafe and everything, where you actually drive in. This is Holmdale, and there's been an open match on here. There have been about 20 anglers, I think. I think it's been the last round of their winter league as well, but you could fish them as open matches. So, I mean, look at this. It's an absolutely beautiful lake. It's not very deep. It's only literally about 3.5, 4 feet deep, something like that. It's flat calm. It's been flat calm most of the day. Everybody's gone now, and I just wanted to show you this, just to give you a taster, because I know there's lots of you that aren't fortunate enough to be on the bank today, or this weekend, or through winter for various reasons, and I just thought I'd give you a taster of what it's like heading into springtime. But this is my peg for today. This is where I've been on Holmdale 24. Lovely looking peg, but a lot of these pegs are really nice looking. As you can see, well, there's an aerator there, lots of open water. Got some usually reed-lined margins left and right, but you've got a little bit of depth there. Either side, we've been well spaced out, so the next angler hasn't been there. Next one has been 2, sort of 3 along. And as you can see, just to show you the water clarity, it's not mega clear or anything like that. And because those 2 pegs to my right haven't been in, there is a big willow tree there, as you can see, overhanging. There is an island there. And, you know, it gives you loads and loads of options on a peg like this, but I'm sure you'll agree it looks absolutely beautiful. It's been a difficult match, like I say, because of we've had the frost. It has made it much harder than it has been, and I really didn't know what to expect. I've got to openly admit with you. So, you know, I'm not going to go into masses of detail, but it's just more about showing you the fishery, showing you about some of the matches that are out there. But for those that are interested, it's just showing you where I'm spending my time when you're not hearing from me, that, you know, I'm not sat at home. I am out enjoying fishing. Dad has actually been sat behind me all day today, so that's a definite sign that spring is on its way, when Dad can sit behind me, you know, now that the temperatures are getting a little bit better. But it's been hard. I didn't really know what to expect, and basically what I've done is I've fished 2 lines at 8 meters, one to my right, one to my left. I've fed one with pellets and corn, and I've fed the other one, pellets. I kept trying corn on the hook, but mainly expanders, and I've actually fished to my right with ground bait and dead maggot. I've started out there towards the aerator with bomb and corn, and it's been a really slow start. We haven't seen a fish caught for the first hour anywhere here. There just wasn't any fish caught. Apparently the peg over there, 32 I think it is one of the hot spots over there. It's a little bit deeper. That is where, you know, most people said there would be some fish caught, and the end peg going down this bank as well. And cut long story short, after about an hour and a quarter, I've caught one on bomb and corn, a small carp about 4 pounds, so that got me off the mark. And then I haven't caught again on that line. You know, I've had a couple of liners late on, but not really many signs of fish moving about out there. You know, I've pinged the odd pellet out there as well, 6mm pellet. I've tried pellet on the band, I've not had anything on that. So I've only ended up with 2 more fish. I've ended up with 3 fish altogether. So the other 2 fish have actually come over expanders. So I've cupped in fishery micros, and I've caught with actually 4mm expanders. I had got some 6s as well, but just the Sonobaits ones, 4mm, and I've caught 2. I've caught a carp on there about another carp about £5, and then I've had a bream as well. So I've ended up on 3 fish for about, I don't know, I had £14 on my clicker. So because they were weighing the whole lake in, I just tipped back. But it's been a very hard match. The lad on my left has blanked, and the lad on my right has blanked as well, you know, and these are regular lads that have been fishing the Winter League here. So it just shows how that sharp frost, you know, we had a few days, didn't we, about a week ago, where it got milder, the fish were starting to wake up across lots of different venues, and then all of a sudden it went freezing again, so it's knocked it off again. But when I soaked my pellets this morning when I got here, because I haven't been coming to this venue, I didn't have any fishery pellets with me, so I couldn't soak any until I got here first thing this morning. And when I was draining the water off, it was absolutely free. It was a hurt in my hands. It was freezing. But, you know, that's what happens at this time of year. At the current time of filming, all the lads have gone back there. I'm not going to be there for the presentation because I'm just packing up and stuff. So the best weight I've heard is £26. And I think that could be the lad that's been opposite. The lad opposite, he's caught everything on the pole, but he's only had 5 fish. He's had 5... Yeah, I've had 3 for about £14, whatever. He's had 5 for about £26. So I think he said his first 2 fish have gone £17 together. So, you know, he's had some big fish, but, you know, that's the best weight we've heard up to now. So we think that might have won it, which is a drastic reduction on how it's been fishing. But let me just show you this bay. So that's where I've been there on 24. And look at this end peg here. I just want to show you this because... apparently this was an area to be. This is peg 21, as you can see. You've got a nice big willow tree to the left and the margin, and a big long right hand margin here. And this actually goes into what a lot of the lads were referring to as the bowl. And I think one of the matches was won here. I don't know if it was last week or week before. Somebody was casting into this bowl, and that's where the fish were balled up. There hasn't been any fish caught that I know of here today. Well, the lad on there has not caught, unfortunately, and I don't think they've caught much opposite there. But, you know, when fish ball up at this time of year, often it's in those quieter areas that you wouldn't normally fancy, but you've got to admit it's a lovely looking fishery, isn't it? And every swim looks slightly different. When you get over to that top end, up to the right, let me just quickly show you this. You have actually got islands up there. It narrows up there, but look, you've got islands that run right down the centre, as you can see, of the lake. And I think they are just within pole range. I'm not 100% sure because I haven't been up there, but so every peg's slightly different, you know. And obviously in the backdrop of Sherwood Forest, it's even when you're not catching much, it's a nice place to be. We've even had buzzards circling over us today. I think we counted 4 at one stage. Unbelievable. But I just wanted to share this with you because I haven't filmed today as a live match. It's been nice to get the pole out again, do a bit of pole fishing, but, you know, obviously hoping, you know, these places are going to start waking up now, hopefully. But I just wanted to share it with you. And, you know, this is a day ticket water, Sherwood Forest Fishery. They have got a Facebook page, and on their Facebook page they do advertise all the matches. It tells you what lakes they're on, and you actually book on through there as well on Facebook. So, you know, it's very well organised. It's a very well established fishery now, you know, and I mean, just look at it. It's absolutely beautiful, isn't it? So I just thought I'd share this with you. Hope you appreciate this little bit of an insight. If you're enjoying these daily vlogs, please, as always, give this one a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. So I'm going to head home now. It is a Sunday, so we know that there aren't many chip shops open on a Sunday, but I promised Dad fish and chips on the way home, so I promise we will find one that's open. So thanks for checking in with us, everyone. Really appreciate it, and I'll check in with you again tomorrow.